All right, we're recording. Welcome everyone to this interview with Nishant. Thank you for coming. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? And thanks for having me.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure, and I'm really, really well, thank you. Glad you are as well. So, where do we start? Like, So, what's your current role, Nishant?
So I'm working as a service engineer at Fujifilm, and yes, I look after huge printers for my company, where I get to develop, play around with robotics. So that's what I like, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Fantastic. And what's your background? Before you joined Fujifilm, what were you doing?
Before I joined Fujifilm, I started studying in UNSW, and I did my 4 year engineering in mechatronics. And after that, I was looking for a job for almost 6 to 7 months before I joined this course. And yes, and then I started working at Fujifilm.
Awesome. Did you know that this is the field you wanted to get into from the start, or was it more of a process?
Uh, no, I would say I was desperate for a job, but luckily this is what I really like, and I was lucky enough to get in something which I really like. So yes, this
Fan-
is I already knew that I want to get into this robotics field where it's more hands-on approach and getting out on the field, and that's what I got a job into as a field engineer.
Amazing. And when you were studying it was UNSW, right?
Yes.
Uh, did you when maybe a better question is when did you start job searching?
I started job searching as soon as I graduated, which was May 2021,
Yeah.
and I got this job in November 2021.
Okay. Awesome. Based on uh, your experience, do you have any tips for students and graduates who maybe they're looking to get their dream job in Australia as well?
Uh, a best suggestion I can give them is always start early and be smart when applying. Don't apply for random jobs which you don't like, but just hoping to get into a job. Apply for a job that you really like and you think that you fulfill most of the requirements that job is asking or roles is that you will enjoy. And if you have been into a stage where you're just applying and you're not getting any reply or any interview, also look for help because you need someone to look from outside and tell you that, oh, this is what you are doing wrong.
Got it. And
Yeah,
so yeah.
yes, and that's what I was doing wrong as well. I had few steps that I was doing wrong, applying for random jobs, 100 jobs in a week, and not hearing anything.
Mm.
So yes, look for help.
So so you finished uni, did your masters, and then it was how many months? 6 months before trying to get jobs.
Yes, yes, 6 months.
Okay, and that when you tried using that approach, applying to loads of jobs, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, that
Yes,
wasn't working for you, right?
yes, it was not.
Okay, and what was so when you kind of switched your approach, what were some of the main things you changed when you went from an approach that wasn't that effective to getting dream job?
So first approach I changed was shortlisting my job, which is that's what like I said, you need to be very specific to what you like, and if there's a job that you think that this is what I want to do, you personally get attached to it, you put more effort to it, and so first thing I shortlisted the job and put effort into it. Don't just use a template like a ordinary resume and apply for all the jobs. Customize your resumes, your cover letter, do the research. Like for this job, I actually applied for the job and then afterwards I approached my HR on LinkedIn, and I asked her that I already applied for the job, but it would be a great just putting face to my name, and I'm really interested in the job. And as soon as I replied her, within 5 minutes I got a call for first screening.
Mm.
Like as soon as I messaged her, I got a call from her for screening. Oh, okay, I saw your message. I saw your resume. After you said we went to the application, looked to your resume, and we liked it. Are you happy to like go for another round of interview, which is more technical? And afterwards, when just 2 days before the interview, I texted her again on LinkedIn, saying, "What is there any tips you can give me for the interview?" And again, it was very surprising. I was not hoping to get anything, but she gave me really helpful tips like, "Oh, you should prepare this about products, specifically this product." And in the interview, they were just asking me exactly same questions. Oh, tell me about this product, this. And in my final round, which was with general manager, I again asked, and they said, "Oh, this our general manager is this kind of person, so keep it short, be real, be casual." And so this was my approach to change. This is how my approach changed, which was be attached to your job,
Mm.
customize your resume and cover letter, and do your research. Look for help from in the industry who is already in that company. Worst can happen is they will say no, but even if you get a little bit of help, it's a leverage from other applicants.
Definitely. That's awesome. So the approach that wasn't working for you was applying to hundreds of jobs, using a more broad brush approach, kind of generic resume, just sending as many out as you can, like a real numbers
Yes,
game. And then
yes,
you switch and you said, hold on, why don't I focus all of my energy into jobs that I'm really, really excited about because I'm going to put in more effort, I can tailor it more, my passion will come through more. And then,
yes,
so tailoring that, making it unique, getting help obviously externally, and then also directly to people, messaging people at the company directly to build that rapport.
yes, yes.
Anything I'm missing?
Um, I would say that's the approach. It sounds very simple, but it's actually that simple to
Yeah.
follow approach. But yes, that's I would say to anyone who's new and applying job just out of uni, don't spam companies with your resumes, generic resume. It has to be personalized, customized to that job, and you need to put a bit of more effort reaching out to the people who can help you.
Mm. Awesome. And what about interviews? Any tips for people on interviews? In fact, how many interviews did you have before you got the offer?
Three. I did three interviews.
With Fujifilm?
Yes, so one with HR, one with my manager, and then last one was general manager.
And did you have interviews with other companies, or you just interviewed with Fujifilm?
So when I started this approach, I aimed myself to apply for only three jobs in a week, and I will put all effort into it. And I got interview and offer from all three jobs by
Wow.
just doing one week of effort.
So once you switched approach, you got interviews and offers from every job.
Yes, all three jobs that I applied, I got offers.
That's so awesome. I don't think I knew that. That's the first time I'm hearing that. I knew you
Yeah.
got the offer at Fujifilm, but that's fantastic. Isn't it crazy? You can change your
Yes.
approach and results are just so drastically different.
Yes, it's actually it's surprising that how it's it's just example that you are going to buy a product outside in the market. You look for everything in that which is 100% you want to buy. And it's same for employers when they go out looking for applicants, they want everything to be matching what they require.
100%. It's really sales and marketing, right?
Yes, yes. How you just sell yourself.
Okay, so you've managed to kind of basically have 100% record with getting interviews and offers. So do you have any tips on the interview side of things? So once you can, obviously there are different ways to get jobs. The way you've seemed to be really successful with is just really narrowing down your dream companies, really high quality applications, really high quality messages to the team, and then you've kind of got into the interview. So any tips on that side of things?
I would say just be very casual, but just be real. Don't try to remember answers that you found on internet that repeat this, repeat that. You should start this way because I guess HR has already went through it and they will see you are not original. And biggest tip is be be a person who can make a conversation out of anything. Just have a normal conversation. Don't treat it as an interview. Treat it as a chat you are having with people. And that's how you will get to know them and they will get to know you as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing. Just be very casual and real. Don't stress out. Don't panic. Be confident.
What was your main way of preparing for that?
My main way of preparing for that, uh, I think, to be honest, I was not nervous during those interviews because I had a confidence that I'm going into interviews with three different companies, so I was very confident that at least I can score one of it. But I would say writing down about yourself. Sometimes you really don't know who you are and you don't know what to say in interview. If you can figure out what kind of person you are, what you like, what your skills are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and it will all just come through in interview. You will have, without remembering anything, you will have in your mind that, oh, I have to say this, I have to say this, and you can start a conversation out of anything then. And once you remember something, you don't show the expression out of it. You just remember it and you are speaking like a robot. But if you personally know that this is a truth about me, you're original in front of HR.
100%. And obviously asking them about, and this is a big trick no one really does, is just asking, is there a way I can prepare for this? Most people,
Yes.
they get an offer for the interview and they're stressing, thinking, what am I going to prepare? And they try to get everything, but you could just say, hey, like, is there anything I could prepare? And a lot of the time they'll just say, look, this is what it's going to be. And you save so much stress and time.
Yeah, and so much stress and so much time. I just ask, what should I prepare for? I just want to leave a very good impression, and then they just shortlisted all. You should do research on this product, and you should do in this skills, and that's what my manager asked me directly.
Fantastic.
Otherwise, I would be going through all their website is huge. They have huge range of product. I will be researching about everything.
And do you have any tips for people who do manage to receive multiple offers on how to evaluate?
Yes. Oh, when I got this offer from the company, I asked my reporting manager from the all three companies, what gap do you expect me to fill in your company when I join? And that's when they will tell you exactly what you will be doing in your daily to daily role, and pick the most interesting one. The one you think is the most interesting. You can do it for a long time, and you will enjoy doing it, and you can build a career out of it. So knowing, yes, whichever job really is close to what your career goal is.
Awesome. I could probably ask lots more questions, but I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I do have one more though. So for people who are in our coaching program, Do you have any tips for them on just how to get the best results?
Um, I would say take every section seriously. Every section has a purpose to it in the course you are organizing. And the initial phases of the coaching, it really connects you to yourself and it prepares you for interview and to know what you really like. So this I would say yes, take everything, especially initial phases of the coaching, seriously.
Awesome.
And take hidden job market section as well. Don't take it for granted. It works and it will give you results much faster than applying for jobs, hundred of jobs.
Awesome. That's very helpful. Yeah, I have a lot of people, they see all the initial work they need to do and they think, why do I have to do that? I just want to do my resume, but I think you're a really good story to show that, it's not just about just the resume, just the LinkedIn, just the number of applications. A lot of it's about those deeper things, where do you really want to be,
Yes,
and what really excites you, what's your dream, and
yes,
what can you bring, what's your roadmap,
yes,
who are you, and everything else
yes,
kind of fits in. When they say, why do you want the job, it's very easy to answer. You don't have to kind of create this fake answer.
yes. And yes, I think I was at a stage that I had a picture in my mind where what I want to do, but I was not clear.
Mm.
But after doing those initial stages, I was clear, oh, this is the kind of job I want. And as soon as I started looking for a job, I just shortlisted all three jobs. And I knew it, that this is what I want, and I was putting personal efforts into it. And I was able to get offers from those three jobs.
Fantastic. Great. Well, I think they're pretty much all of my questions. I know it's you probably have to go get dinner now, but is there anything else you'd like to say to people watching this, people who are looking to get their dream job or get into, kind of robotics or automation, any engineering jobs?
Um, I think the biggest tip for anyone is if you have applied for many jobs and you're not getting any answers, look for someone to help you. If there is something that you are doing wrong, you should not take this many tries. And it's better you accept that you are doing something wrong and you get help from someone who has done it before. So that's my biggest tip.
Fantastic. Alrighty, well, we'll finish it up there. Thank you so much, Nishant. I
No,
really appreciate it.
no
It's
worries.
really good to see you as well.
Thanks a, yes, thanks a lot for having me.
No worries at all. And yeah, best wishes with your career moving forward. Please keep in touch.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.